With the Straw Hats being a Yonko crew, that means all the enemies they face are going to be bigger and stronger, meaning all the members have to get a power up. And I know a perfect one for Chopper. To be clear, I think Chopper is a perfectly good character, and the way he is written is perfect. He's not supposed to be a powerhouse, he is the doctor. He can hold his own in a fight, sure, but nothing too crazy. This is just a creative reimagining of Chopper's powers, basically. Tell me what you think. Chopper is a Straw Hat Pirates doctor, as well as the crew's pet, according to the Marines. This reindeer ate the Hito Hito, or human fruit, which allows him to transform into a human with the intelligence that comes with it. Chopper has three main forms. His reindeer form, or walking point, where he looks like a reindeer, and has increased speed best used for long distance travel. His human form, or heavy point, is his most human-like form. Go figure. But his strangely muscular appearance makes him look more of an ape-man. But this form boasts greater strength and durability compared to his reindeer form. Last we have Chopper's most used form, Brainpoint, or his hybrid form, which gives him the cute chibi looks, and I can only guess he prefers this form because of the ease of use and it's cute. Every person who has eaten a Zoan-type devil fruit has the three basic transformations: full animal, hybrid, and human. Okay, so I just basically wasted time explaining that. Alright. But the difference between normal Zoan users and Chopper is that through time and research, Chopper has found a way to distort the wavelengths of the devil fruit, allowing him to have 6 more transformations. I'll briefly touch on each transformation and then get into my idea for him. First, there is Guard Point, which basically turns Chopper into a giant cotton ball, giving him enhanced defense. Horn Point increases the size of Chopper's horns, making them great for attacking and surprisingly digging. It was actually pretty cool to see that part. Speaking of cool, Chopper's jumping point is probably the coolest looking transformation, where most of the power goes into his legs, making him incredible at, jumping. Arm point makes Chopper strong in the arms, with a side benefit of looking like SpongeBob. Kung Fu point is a new transformation after the time skip that takes arm point and jumping point and combines it with fighting skills to be a very well-rounded transformation. Lastly, you have Monster Point, which turns Chopper into a giant out-of-control monster with absurd strength. At first, the transformation was, like I said, out of control, but after training with it, Chopper was able to keep his consciousness and sanity. Alright, so the way that I see it is that each main transformation has a sub-transformation. Brain Point has Guard Point, Walking Point has Jump Point, and I guess Horn Point as well. And Heavy Point has Arm Point, with Kung Fu Point and Monster Point being outliers. This rework is going to bring back the use of Rumble Balls. Oh, dang it. I didn't talk about Rumble Balls. Okay, speed round. Rumble Balls are these jawbreakers that when we first met Chopper, he used them to gain access to the transformations beyond the basic 3. After eating about 3 of them, that's how he became that giant monster. After some time, Chopper learned to transform to the other forms without the use of Rumble Balls. And if he takes 1, he can use Monster Point for about 30 minutes. Got it? Cool. So, in the rework, Chopper still has access to all his transformations normally. However, his Rumble Balls have a new importance. They will evolve Chopper in different ways. For example, if he takes a Rumble Ball in his brain or guard point, he gains access to Observation Haki. It's perfect for his intelligence. And remember Scope? That one technique that searches for an opponent's weakness that was used once? Having Observation Haki makes it a stronger technique and plays the role of a strategic mind. Guard Point keeps Chopper out of danger, a defensive move to buy time and think of a plan. The catch is, since Rumble Balls distort the wavelengths of the fruit, Chopper is going to be stuck between using Guard Point or Brain Point for a certain amount of time. He cannot access any other transformation. For Heavy and Arm Point, he is able to use Armament Haki, strengthening his attacks, making him stronger, and if he were to fight a Logia user, he could actually stand a chance. For his Walking, Jump, and Horn Point, I was a bit confused on what I should do, but then I settled on using Rogushiki, the fighting style used by CP9, well, the world government as a whole. Imagine Chopper's jumping point using Skywalk like Sanji, or Finger Pistol with his horns. Kung Fu Point and Monster Point will act the same, but we will return to using 3 Rumble Balls to access Monster Point. But he still keeps his personality, no wild berserker. I feel like this would make Chopper a more interesting fighter. Will he use just the basic transformations, or focus solely on one technique, like Armament Haki with Heavy Point to win? Of course this is just an idea, because many people in the fandom have problems with Chopper and how weak he is. I love Chopper as he is, but let me know what you think in the comments. Alright, peace.